Landing an aircraft might look smooth from the outside, but inside the cockpit, it's basically a multitasking Olympics. Pilots are juggling radio calls, flipping through checklists like it's a final exam, and, oh yeah, actually flying the airplane. Fortunately, there's a magical tool that stops us from becoming a full-on stress exercise: the Instrument Landing System, or ILS. Think of it as a pilot's GPS. If your GPS used lasers, radio waves, and occasionally yelled at you for being 2 feet off center. The ILS uses 2 invisible beams to guide the aircraft to the runway. It's like real-life bowling bumpers, except instead of keeping your ball out of the gutter, it keeps the 70-ton airplane from landing on the grass. The Localizer, abbreviated to LOC or Lima Oscar Charlie, provides lateral guidance. It works by transmitting 2 narrow intersecting beams, one slightly to the right of the runway centerline and the other slightly to the left. These radio beams transmit VHF signals. It's the intersection of these 2 beams that tells the aircraft where it should be during an approach. These signals get decoded by the aircraft, showing the pilot whether they're perfectly lined up or drifting like a distracted shopping cart. The glide slope tells the aircraft how high it should be as it descends. Same idea. 2 overlapping beams transmitting UHF signals, one above, one below, forming the perfect path to the runway. If you follow it correctly, the descent is buttery smooth. If you don't, well, passengers get a free roller coaster experience they definitely didn't sign up for. When flying an ILS approach, the pilot follows the guidance all the way down to the decision height. If the required visual references are in sight, the approach continues. If not, it's time for a go-around. ILS categories determine how low you're allowed to go before making that call. Anything above Category 1 lets the pilot descend even closer to the runway before they actually need to see it. Category 2, for example, allows a decision height of around 100 feet and about 300 meters of visibility. Then you've got Cat 3A, 3B, and 3C, which handle visibility so low that you better trust your instruments completely. Your eyes are mostly just along for the ride. Just remember, you only get a true precision approach if both the Localizer and Glideslope are working together. If only the Localizer is transmitting, you've officially entered non-precision territory. Still safe, just not quite as fancy. Clearly, the Instrument Landing System is a fantastic tool for pilots, but remember, it's not a set it and forget it kind of deal. Catching a false glide slope is basically the ILS's way of saying plot twist, and nobody wants a plot twist 5 feet above the runway. So now, you're ready to fly your 2-story plane parked in your garage. No How to Fly book required. If you enjoyed learning about autopilot surprises and glide slope drama, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment on what you want to see next.